Today's topic: how we do our Umrah and how we do our Hajj registration to Nusuk SA 2025, um, and how we can do Umrah by ourselves. We manage how to manage our registration, our visa, and how to book our hotels, and how to do our transportation over there, and which transportation we need to use that fix our budget. So, what's Umrah? This is a journey that purifies our soul and strengthens faith. When we can perform it any time of the year except Hajj days. And how to perform it? We need to get to the Ihram, state of Ihram, and then go to Tawaf of Kaaba, and then go to Sa'i, which is walking between Safa and Marwa, and then trim our hair. That's it. We can do our Umrah inshallah within, if there is no rush, we can complete it within 2.5 or 3 hours. Who can perform the Umrah? Any age Muslim of any age, and how many times they can perform, how much they have strength. They can perform 2 Umrah a day, 1 Umrah a day, or just when they are finished from the Umrah, they get back to their hotel and go back to Miqat, which is the nearest Miqat is Masjid Aisha. You get your Ihram and come back and do another Umrah, or you can do Umrah next day. So, what's the benefit of DIY approach? The first is cost effectiveness. We can prepare our Umrah on our budget. How many days we want to stay, which days we want to stay. So we will have full control of our stay, and also we have full planned journey, and we can do it by ourselves. These are the steps I can share with you guys, and you can have these steps, or you can take a screenshot. So what need to be considered? The travel document that we have, which is a passport, visa. I can show you how to apply for visa, and what's the budget, what's our budget, and which time of the years, and what kind of meals and transportation. And also travel insurance. When we apply for the visa, we apply for the travel insurance at the same point. So it's much cheaper if we get it through our visa. Okay, passport requirement is the same. We should have at least 6 months beyond our departure date. And then visa requirement is we need to, if we have a green card, the visa is on arrival for 30 days. If you are American citizen, then you can take an e-visa. You can also, when you get there, they can give you a 30 days visa when you arrive at the airport. But the best is to have a 1 year visa within $92 to $130. So let's go to the Saudi e-visa. Is it not sharing there? Yeah, that's fine. So how to apply for the visa? You just come to the link I provided, which is Visit Saudi, and then you come here and log in. So first you need to sign up to this website with your phone number and email address. Once you're signed up with this, then okay. So you can apply for a group if you're going with your family, 2-3 members, or you can apply for individual. So once you applied, you click on apply individual, and then all these simple questions you go through it, and it will guide you about your picture, and you can upload your personal picture, and this is the guidance, 200 by 200 pixels. And the second thing here, once it's done, you will receive your visa on the spot within couple of minutes. And at the same time, it will ask you about your insurance, travel insurance. So this is the travel insurance. They will give you within that $130 when you are applying for the visa. So any emergency comes, this will cover. So when you're going to the airport, you will have a copy of your visa and also a screenshot of your this travel insurance. So once you're done with that, there is 2 vaccines required. One, you should have a COVID-19 card vaccine, and you should have it in your phone, in your Apple Wallet, or you can just take a picture. You can have it. And the second one is the ACWY, which is meningitis, but it requires some time. Usually in Hajj days, they ask you for this vaccine. You should have it. When you, yeah, any question? Well, it was required, but last year when I went, they didn't ask me about COVID. But in Ramadan when I went there, they asked me for my vaccine cards. For both, they asked me at the airport, but in Hajj days they didn't ask me. So when Hajj Nusuk 2025 opens in Ramadan, inshallah, I will give you update on that one, when they required or not. But usually they ask for these two. If you didn't have any vaccines, meningitis is must. You should have this. But COVID is not must nowadays. Yeah, because when I went in 2025, when I went to Ramadan last year, they asked me. But when I went for Hajj, they didn't ask me. So we can do our how to plan our trip. So choose the off-peak time seasons, which is uh, when holidays all around the world, like from December to January, and Ramadan. These are the peak hours. If you want to save money, budget, you can schedule your Umrah before these peak times. You can search your flights on onetravel.com, which is a very good platform, Skyscanner, Google Flights, and Kayak. And you can best is if you have a connecting flight, that will save a lot of money. And ground transportation, we have public buses, which is around $3 to $5 or $3 to $10 real, Saudi reals, for public transportation if you want to use. And if you want to use Haramain high-speed train from airport to Mecca, or from Mecca to Medina, or from Medina to Mecca, usually if you book it in advance, it's starting from 40 Saudi riyals. And you can also use the taxis and also the apps that there is. One is Kareem and one is Uber. You can use that one also. Trusted one is Kareem and Uber. And also the shuttle buses, which is Haramain services, it's usually free. and if you and Hajj days it's completely free, and other days also it's usually free. So it will take you to your to Azizia from hotel from Mecca to Azizia side, and also from Mecca to Miqat to Masjid Aisha. And how to book your accommodation? You can use all these websites. You can check different dates. I usually use booking.com, and also uh, this one, Make My Trip. So these two I use, but you can use all these links and you can check. And when you're going to any of these websites, just take a radius of 2 to 5 kilometers. So whatever is in that radius, it will just pop up with the rates, and then you select. Uh, Depends on your budget. When you're closer to Haram, it's 3, 4, 5 star hotels, and it is a little bit higher. But if you are a little bit farther, 1 kilometer, you can walk. It's 10 to 13 minutes, and that's around 70 to $100 a night. And if you're sharing a room, that's a good option if you have any other person with you. How to save on food and water? Best is that all the Pakistani hotels and Yemeni hotels over there on the street, they have good food, and usually they are cheap, 20 to 45 riyal per you. I usually eat their breakfast, and uh, at 5 p.m. I have my dinner. So everything covers under 60 Saudi riyals. And whatever you are buying, waters and all that, juices or any other snacks, buy it in bulks. So buy 10, 11, 12, so you can save money on that one also. Packing essentials: when you're leaving the airport, you should have all these four things. Your ihram. For women, the modest clothing is fine, and the footwear, you should have a comfortable one because you're walking with that more than 5 to 10 kilometers every time. And then prayer mats and guides, and also your charger and your hygiene items. And also if you have any medications you're using. Yeah. So how to perform your Umrah? You It's only 4 steps. You just entering in ihram. When you are at the miqat, you enter, you wear your ihram, and then you come to Kaaba, start your tawaf. Once your tawaf is done, you pray 2 rakats, and then you go to Safa Marwa, do say, and once done, you go and shave or trim your hair. That's the Umrah. So what's ihram for men? It's the two garments. The top one is called the upper body is called shawl, and the lower body is called izar. And we are not covering the ankle. So when we wear the izar, it should be not covering the ankle. And the woman is not required any specific dress clothing. The modest one you wear, and head and faces must remain exposed. Hands and sorry, the hands and also the face must exposed. And when you are entering to the miqat, you should wear your ihram before that. So for us, when we are leaving from here, if we are directly going to Mecca, and our connecting flight is Istanbul, Dubai, or Qatar, Doha. So these are the big three flights usually we take. So we should wear ihram in Istanbul or in Dubai or in Qatar. Or sometime they usually they announce at the airport when you are at the flight, when it's next to the miqat, they are announcing that okay, we are entering miqat in 7-8 minutes or 10 minutes. So the people go there at the plane, they wear their ihram, but it's a very tiny space. So the best is if you wear your ihram at the airport, and then you just after wearing the ihram, you do 2 rakat salat and make your niyat. We are going to there. After niyat, you just when they announce the miqat, you just say the niyat again, and that's it. Uh, the niyat, we are coming to that. Yeah, we have very simple. It's an intention. You say, I'm going to make Umrah, that's all. But there is Arabic words also for it. So if you're going from to Medina, then you don't need to do ihram and make niyah. So first you go to Medina, you stay there, and after that, when you are leaving the Medina, coming to Makkah Haram, then you wear your ihram at your hotel or at Masjid Dohal Hulayfa. So there is showers. You go there. You wear your ihram. You pray your 2 rakats nafil, and then you can niyat. So what's the niyah? So the salah al ihram is a sunnah. We pray 2 rakat when we are entering in the state of ihram, and we are when we are crossing the miqat. So what's the niyyah? The simple words we say, Labbaik Allahumma Umrah. Oh Allah, here I am to perform my Umrah. Or Allahumma inni uridul Umrah. Or Allahumma inni uridul Umrata fayassirha li wa taqabbala minni. Oh Allah, I intended to perform my Umrah, so make it easy for me and accept it from me. So these are the 3 niyyahs that we can make. And then after niyyah, we just start tarbiyah. لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. And then we are making this talbiyah till we enter to the Makkah. And when we enter to the Makkah, we just say, entering to Masjid al-Haram, we say Bismillah, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Allahumma khfirli waftah li abwabi rahmatik. So after making this dua, we go straight to Kaaba side, to Mataf side, the area that we do our tawaf. So for the first time when we are looking to Kaaba, we should make dua and Allah Ta'ala will accept that. You raise your hand and make dua on the first glance, and then you say durood on Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So when you're starting tawaf, when you are coming to Mataf area, you start your tawaf from Hajarul Aswad side. So when you are coming to Mataf area, when you see Hajarul Aswad, in this area you will make a niyat of tawaf. So Allahumma inni uridu tawaf baytika al-haram fasirha li wa taqabbalha minni. So Allah, I am performing tawaf, so please make it easy and accept it from me. And then the first 3 round is Ramal. Ramal is that you walk a little bit faster, like the wrestlers do. It's only for man. The first 3 round, when you're doing Ramal, you start a little bit walking like wrestlers, and then faster a little. If there is rush, then you're not allowed to do, because you're harming more people. and you can do your zikr and dua. And when you are coming to Rukn al-Yamani, you read this dua, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. And then you start your tawaf from here, from Hajar al-Aswad, and then when you get to Hatim, when you get to Hatim, then you just read this dua, and after that you sorry, if you when you get to Rukn al-Yamani, you read Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. And during the tawaf, you can make any dua, but you are not allowed to read Quran from Quran. If you are Hafiz, if you recite any surah that you have Hafiz, you can read it. But to respect the Quran, you don't need to read. And you need to focus, because there are thousands people making tawaf. So you need to focus on your feet and others' feet. You don't want to harm yourself and others. Once you complete your tawaf, then you need to pray 2 rakat salah at Muqami Ibrahim. This area is Muqami Ibrahim. And then you pray 2 rakat salah, and then after that you drink Zamzam water, and then you make dua, and then you go for Sa'i. Sa'i is the Safa Marwa. And then it's a sunnah that we do go to Sa'i immediately. But if you are tired, if you are sick, and remember, that's more than 3 kilometers. So you need to take a break, and also eat sufficient stuff. You should have more energy and start Safa, Sa'i. So starting is from Safa. You start from Safa, going to Marwa, and then coming back to Safa, and then going 7 rounds, and when at the last you finish at Marwa, and then you pray 2 rakat salah. So it's 7 laps, and you should cover the complete distance. And when this is also for men, when they are at this area, which is a green area, and this is called Milain al Akhdariya. So this area is with the green lights, and it's around 50 meters. You need to run. All the men are running, so you will see hundred of people are running. When you get at that green light, you start running. And when you're end at say, you just make dua, and then you make 2 rakat salah, and then after that, when you are leaving the haram, you read this dua, Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah, Allahumma inni as'aluka min fadlik. You read this dua, and then you are going for halq or taqsir. So halq, you just shave your hair, and taqsir, you just trim it. So usually for women it's about an inch. For man, 3, you measure your hair and you cut the third part. For example, you have a hair this long, 1.5 inch, so you cut only 30% every time. But if you're shaving, you're good. And congratulations, you done your Umrah. Usually Umrah finish, if it's not peak hours, usually it's finished within 2.5 and 3 hours. And but after Maghrib, because sunset, everybody is going, so tawaf only take 2 hours, 2.5 hours, because it's too crowded. But if you are going before Asr, or if you're going at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning before Tahajjud, that's a good time. You do your Tahajjud, and also you do your Tawaf. It's a good time without too many rush. And Say Safa Marwa is 5 floors. You can do anywhere. So usually there is no rush except Hajj days. And how to do our Hajj registration, Hajj Nusuk. So this is the website hajnusuk.sa, and this is how you create your account. You just go to hajnusuk.sa and then click start registration button, and then you provide your personal information, select the country, and complete the registration. And then once you complete the registration, they send a verification code to your email. You verify your email and then log into your account. After that, they will give you a form. Complete that application form, and the same picture 200 by 200 you need to upload, and also the same size for the passport they are giving you. I think 600 by 800. So you just trim your passport on that side and you can upload your passport for that. And then after that you select your packages, and for that we need to go to the Hajj Nusuk SA. These are the packages, and let's discuss about the zones and then we can see the packages. Zone A, the package at the Zone A is the highest package, and Zone B is the price is a little bit lower. For example, if Zone A starts from 12,000, Zone B will be starting from 8,000. Zone C starts from 7,000 or 6,000, and then Zone D starts from 5,000, like this. So the price is there is price difference in all zone. And when they announce the package, if you catch it at the beginning, the price will be the lowest. Like last year, I got my package which was Zone B, and I got it for 7,900 something. And then after 2 days, the same package was for $12,000. So you need to monitor the website when they start announcing. They are not announcing the complete. For example, for America last year, that was 9 to 11,000 people for whole America through Nusuk. So they are not announcing 9 to 10,000 one time. They announce only 500 packages, and then second day they announce another 510 or 900 packages, and then 2,000 packages the next day. So in a week they announce slowly, slowly. But the first who catch the first one, that's the cheapest one. And when you go to next level, it goes high to price goes double. Last days the package was $28,000. Yeah, yeah, you're right. The 2023 and 2023 I have tried for $16,000, and they took the money, and they finally they sent us an email that we are sorry, we are already booked with too many applications, and they sent my money back. But last year, alhamdulillah, we made it. So inshallah, I will look at this website every time, and then I will ask Brother Muni when the package is open. They will announce inshallah here. So I will do this part. And yeah, yeah, I'll be happy to assist. Any with the registration, with your accounts, with your pictures, passport, and everything, inshallah. Yeah, yeah. So once you select your package, then for example, you selected the package B, and then you make your payment. and after 24 to 48 hours, they send you a confirmation, and then after that, prepare for Hajj and stay updated with the Nusuk email or Nusuk platform that they are sending, and how to register with news and Nusuk support details. This is the support email address, this is the phone number, and also you can stay updated with the news and reservation by subscribing to Nusuk Hajj in details. If you guys have any questions, any concerns right now or in the future, inshallah, there is my email. This is my email, and you guys can send me an email, or you can ask Brother Munir, and then I can answer, and we can inshallah post those answers in our MCC platform.
So, can we?
Yes, go ahead.
Can we perform Umrah more than once?
Yeah, yeah. You go direct. The first Umrah is for you, and second Umrah is Nafal. You can perform it for anyone or for yourself, and then you need to. You are in the Haram. You need to get out of Haram, so you go to Miqat. There is 3 miqats in Haram. One is Masjid Aisha, one is on Medina, and one is on Taif side. So you go to that 3 masjids, you go there, same thing, perform 2 rakat, and then niyat, Allahumma inni uridul umrah fayassirha li wa taqabbalha minhi, and then you come to Haram, and then you enter through Babu Salam, which is a sunnah to perform Umrah, and then you come to inside Kaaba, make your tawaf, do your 2 rakat, and then sa'i, and then 2 rakat, and then trim your hair, and you're good. This is second Umrah. If you have energy, you can do 2 Umrah, 3 Umrah in one day. But you need to stay hydrated, and also you should have energy. It's too many walking, so it's more than 3 to 4 kilometers in Kaaba and 3 to 4 kilometers inside. And then that distance, that area that you covers from your hotel to taxi, and then taxi or bus drop you from the area coming back to her. So if it's a rush hour, prayer time, taxi will drop you 2-3 kilometers far away. So you need to consider your Umrah time, that it should be 2 hours before prayer time. You should reach Haram back 2 hours or 1.5 hours before prayer time. So taxi can drop you. Otherwise, police will stop. I think 1.5 or 2 kilometers far away from Haram. They stop all the taxis and the buses, except the Haramain shuttle. The bus Haramain shuttle is completely free, and they have 2 stops. One is behind Clock Tower, and one is next to Jabal al Umar.
So what is the shuttle called again?
Haramain.
Haramain.
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Sure. We already asked.
If you're traveling by yourself, how do you find Miqat?
So, if you are going from here direct to Makkah, from America going to Makkah, the Miqat is for you going to Makkah. So the Miqat is for you when your flight is landing to Istanbul, then that's your Miqat. You wear your ihram, and then we are getting to next to the Makkah. They are announcing Miqat is in 7 minutes.
Like if you want to do
Yeah.
How do you go out of Kaaba?
Yeah, so there is 3 masjid, 3 miqats, and when you are going for second Umrah. So one is going to Medina side, but that's a little bit far. You're not going all the way to Medina, just coming out from Mecca, which is I think 25 minutes drive. And second, the closest is Masjid Aisha, which is 12-minute drive, and then the other one is in Taif side. So these three mikats, you need to go to each mikat. Any mikat, I usually go to Masjid Aisha. So when I doing second Umrah, I wear my ihram, and then I go to Masjid Aisha, perform 2 rakat salah, and then make my niyyah, and then come back to Kaaba and do my tawaf inside. Taxi, Uber, yeah, yeah, yeah. Or you can take bus, Haramain buses. Hundred of people are going, and there is public transportation also. They charge you $3 to $4 or $5, 5 Saudi riyals, and that will take you to Masjid Aisha. You pray, and then 100 peoples. The buses are in line. 100 peoples. You're in line waiting. Bus coming. 100 peoples going to that bus, and then that bus is coming too. So it's completely safe. You can walk day, night. That's yeah.
Question online. It just what about masks? Do you wear masks during Umrah? That's one of the questions.
Yeah, well, if you're sick, you can wear it, and if during the COVID time, that was mandatory, so everyone had mask to go inside Kaaba, inside Masjid al Haram, and inside Masjid al Nabawi.
Also, the other question they're asking is what groups are going from the Bay Area or recommendation?
The first Umrah, I about the Bay Area, I don't know which groups are going. Usually, every masjid has here they have a package for 10, 11 guys. They go, but I usually use two platforms. One is Salah Travels, and um, I will post the other one also. The first time I went with Salah Travels, and they provided me a package for $750, 10 days and nights stay, and 7 was in Mecca and 3 days in Medina. And I had a very good experience. First Umrah I did with them, and I usually recommend our friends that if they want to go with the group, they should use Salah Travels only for accommodation. So they provide in that money, not this company, any company. They provide airport pickup, airport drop off, plus hotel and transportation from Mecca to Medina, and then back to airport. And usually, if it's off season, it's around 800 to $900, and you can book your ticket. Depends how many stop you have, and plus usually if you take it 3 months before time, the ticket will be around $900 to $1,200. But if you're coming closer, tickets rates goes high. My Umrah budget is between 1600 to 1900 every time when I'm going there. And when I'm going with the family, it's cost share, so it comes down because we can share the room with 2 people.
After applying for the e-visa, how long does it take to get approved?
2 minutes.
Oh, okay, so it's instantaneous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once they got your document, it's everything verifying by the system, by the computer, not by the human. So they check your passport date, time, passport number, and picture size, and once they got the money, they will send you a visa in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Sidi Sami, there's a questions online. Salam. Any advice for doing Umrah with 3 young children.
Okay. Wa alaikum salam. So,
For your advice on that.
yeah. When they get to Haram, there is, they can, that's the golf cart. It's electric car, and it give you tawaf inside for $50 tawaf, 50 or 60 Saudi riyals tawaf inside per person. So if you are with the kids, I suggest do take a golf cart with the 3 kids. You can do your tawaf and do your side. And when you get from Jabal Omar side to the Haram ground, you at the left side you will see that area registration for if you don't have a wheelchair they give you for free. And plus if you want to do by your own, you can take a wheelchair and you can just take your kids, set it on the wheelchair, do, or the best is do the golf cart. It's an electric car. You go there, you pay your money, they will do you all 10 guys in that golf cart will do tawaf, and then they take you to the say, you do the say, and then you trim your hair if you're with the kids. And one other suggestion: when you get to the hotel, take the hotel card, write your number, and also write your room number, also write your US number, and then give that card to your kids. In the Haram, there is more than 100,000 people are running around, so be careful. If the kids, anything happens, police will see the card and they will take it to the hotel, and hotel will call you. So that's only within 20-25 minutes, you will back to normal and you will do your salat in tawaf.
Also, Sadi, Samir, I have a question. Do you have any accommodation for handicapped and disabled children if they would decide to go to Umrah? Any accommodation over there?
All the hotels have
For handicapped and disabled children?
Yeah, all the hotels. When you get to the airport, if you take a wheelchair from here, that's fine. You can get a wheelchair at the airport. That's also you can take it. And every hotel has wheelchair. You can borrow it, or you can buy wheelchair over there. And every hotel is designed with the wheelchair. So they have step stairs, and also they have a way for wheelchair. And plus every hotel has a lift. So even if you are going to 25 floor or 11th floor, you can use the lift. And same thing at the Haram. When you're going to Haram, there is a way for wheelchairs that they go to Tawaf and they can do say. And for the say, for usually for wheelchairs, the 3rd floor is for wheelchairs, and also the 3rd floor is for wheelchairs at the side as well. 3rd, 4th, both.
Samir, the question just popped out. How do we get an appointment to see the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam graves in Medina?
Okay, that's a good question.
That's a very good question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazakallah khair.
I have the app for that.
If you can just repeat the app on the live stream. That's we're asking question about the appointment.
Yeah, let me log into the app and then. And then yeah, but I have too many applications in my phone. Let me find it. Yeah, yeah, where is that going? Here it is. Okay. So, uh, can I get this closer to camera or? Okay. The application called Nusuk, and when you open NUSUK, it's a Nusuk app, and let me take. Okay. You download the Nusuk app. The logo is like this. The logo will be like this, and if you have Apple or Samsung phone, you can download the Nusuk from Apple Store, and then once you get there, you create your account, and then you go to Rauda side, and then you select your name. Usually they announce on Thursday, uh, early morning. They announce the whole week for the slots to enter to Rawza to perform 2 rakat in Riyazul Jannah. And
Thursday morning, you said?
yeah, usually they announce Thursday morning. If you are awake that time, you will select a good spot. Otherwise, it goes all the way to Friday. So every day, if anyone cancels, they announce early in the morning. For example, I'm unable to make it to the coming Tuesday, so I cancel mine, and then it pop ups tomorrow morning. Anyone see it first come first serve. And before it was 1 month, but now it's only 1 year. So once in a year you can go to Riyadul Jannah, and then you pray your 2 rakat, and then you can do your salam and come back. But you can go for salam to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam every time. There is no restriction. But only for praying in Riyadul Jannah is only once you have the permit.
And what is the app?
It's called Nusuk.
Nusuk?
Nusuk, yeah. Yeah, that's the app.
Yes. Got it.
And if you want to show my phone, here is the steps.
So it's just once a week, Thursday morning only. Just
It starts Thursday morning, but it goes all the way during the day. If anyone didn't select, you can find it, and then Friday also. And every time when you check in the morning, you will find one spot to spot. Somebody is unable to make it, they cancel. When they cancel, they will announce it, re-announce it again in the morning. So usually packages are announcing in the morning.
Sidi Samir, there's a question online. It says, what's the best way to use your phone in Saudi Arabia?
Well, I use roaming in my phone. That's easiest way. You have your roaming and everything works. But you can use an eSIM. You can buy eSIM here, and you just add 2 gigabit of data for $10-11, and that's more than enough. And when you're in your hotel, you use your Wi-Fi. And the second thing, if when you arrive there at the airport, they give you a SIM card and with the packages for 20 reals, 25 reals, depends which package you want to select and for how many days you want. And if you have a T-Mobile, you have 5 gigabit of internet free, and I think 50 minutes or 150 minutes talk time free. You can use T-Mobile.
There's a question on live stream right now, Sidi Samir. Is it safe for a single woman to go about alone without the mahram. Do you recommend a group or do you recommend a group?
About the security and safety, it's safe, but I recommend a group. Yeah. Anything happen with the woman, because it's a lot of walking over there. It's a heat and too many people's diseases. So anything can happen in the travel. So if you have someone or in a group someone, that would be great.
But if they're a single woman, what do you recommend, Samir? Because
I recommend a group.
they have no choice, you know, they have to go. Do you have any recommendation for that? For the safety and safe travel?
Well, safety, there is no safety issues at all. If you go to Saudi Arabia, you do your Umrah day, night, anytime, there won't be any issue. Too many people are around, so you will not be scared for walking on the streets or anything. Uh, Only the issue will be if you're sick there alone, that will be a big issue. Nobody will be there to take care of you.
But single woman can go without their mahram, right?
There is ikhtilaf in this. Ulamas saying that some alims are saying yes, scholars are saying yes, some scholars are saying no. But Allah Almighty says that travels 45 kilometers without mahram for women is not allowed. But if it's a single woman, they can, for example, they can join any group, or they can join as I'm going with my wife and my families, so they can join, and then anything happen, there will be a woman to assist. This, I think, this might be a solution. I don't know.
Sister has a question here.
So if it's like our first time performing Umrah, would you recommend having like a guide when we get there, or like a travel guide, or is it pretty easy to know where to start and where to go? And
Pretty easy if you follow these instructions I give you. Pretty easy. When you get to Haram, when you get to Kaaba, enter from Babu Salam, gate number 70. You go to Tawaf area. It's called Mataf. And when you see Kaaba for the first time, make dua.
Okay.
Any dua you make, inshallah, Allah will accept.
Okay.
And then when you see Hajar al-Aswad, on the left side there is a green light. On the right side, and left side will be your Hajar al-Aswad. And you start your tawaf. 7th tawaf, and then at the Muqam Ibrahim, it looked like the same, not the same, but uh, design. You just pray in front of that over there, and then there is written go to Sa'i. You can go to Safa Marwa and start from Safa, go to Marwa 7 times, and then trim your hair. That's all from for Umrah. But for Hajj, yes. Hajj is a very long, big process. If you go with a group, that's great.
Okay. Thank you.
No.
Brother Samir, there's a questions online. How can I do multiply Umrah while I'm in Mecca right now?
Yeah, so the same question asked by my sister. You can do the same multiple umrahs when you are in a single stay. So when you finish with your umrah, and then you can go out of Makkah, go to Miqat, Masjid Aisha, and then wear ihram, and then make a niyat, pray 2 rakat salah, make a niyat, come back and perform your umrah. That's all. But for each umrah, you need to go out of Makkah, go to Miqat.
How many days in advance should we make appointment for the Rhoda?
They are not allowing you to make uh, more than, I think, 7 or 10 days. Yeah. Appointment for Rauda in Medina, so you can do it 10 days prior to go to Medina. But usually you find it on the same week. So when you're going this week on Tuesday, you check it on Thursday and then or Friday. Thursday, Friday, you usually find a spot for coming Tuesday. So 5 to 6 days you can find appointment. Not more than that. They will not announce more than a week or 10 days.
There's a question online. What is it like going to Umrah in Ramadan, especially in the last 10 days of Ramadan? Is that a good idea for if this is my first time going to Umrah?
Last year Ramadan, it was more than
It's like going Umrah and
yeah.
and during Ramadan or the last 10 days of
Yeah,
Qiyam
last 10
al-Layl,
days of
yeah.
Ramadan, it was 11 million people in Mecca. Last 10 days. So, one Umrah, I usually do it in 2 to 3 hours. But my first Umrah start from 10 p.m., ends at 6 in the morning. So, see the difference. If you have energy of 10 hours doing Umrah, then that's a good.
Especially if they're going first time to Umrah, right?
Yeah, but if you're young, that's the best thing. Prophet ﷺ says anyone do Umrah in Ramadan is like he is doing the Hajj with me. So so yeah, that's why a lot of people are coming in Ramadan. That's the peak season, and finding hotel is very hard. Accommodation near Haram is very hard. You can find a hotel far away, and then coming to each prayer is very hard. Also, taxis, everything. If you are thinking doing Umrah, think about $3,500 to $4,000. Yeah.
Just for Umrah for during Ramadan.
Yes. Everything price goes up. The airfare goes up, and also the hotels.
There's a question here: if I register on Nusuk Edge, is that what you're referring earlier, right? On that screen display platforms, is it likely that I can go to Hajj this year?
Inshallah, if Allah wants. I have tried 2 years, 3 years back to back, but last year, Alhamdulillah, I did it. So usually, if you find the packages at the time they announce it, then you can go to Hajj. But if you are waiting for the last minute, then no.
So, but is it time-wise? How do you suggest
I
it?
just mentioned I will follow the website, and inshallah we will announce it in MCC once it starts. Last year it opens on 15th or 16th of Ramadan, and I booked my package after Eid. So best is we will follow it from the beginning of Ramadan every day. Once it start, then we can inshallah announce this.
There's also a question came in. Any tips on touching the Hajar al Aswad, the cloth of the Kaaba?
Yeah. So
Is there any better time in the day when other to touch it? You know.
yeah, Hajar al-Aswad is a sunnah, and there is a hadith that Prophet ﷺ said that Hajar al-Aswad will be saying at the day of judgment that this person with iman comes to me and kiss me. So this is a shahada that Hajar al-Aswad is giving in Yawm al-Qiyamah. So when you are in a state of ihram, you're not allowed to touch Kaaba or Hajar al-Aswad because they put perfume on it. And when you're in state of ihram, you're not allowed to have perfume. So that's the reason. And if you're not in ihram, there is 2 times they are making lines for Hajar al-Aswad. One is 1.5 hours before Zohar prayer. And then after they make a line, and you are coming online, kissing Hajar al-Aswad and going. That's the safest point. My mom was going for Hajar al-Aswad every day. And it takes some effort and energy that you are staying in a line, but you do your zikr, and your turn will come in within that 60 minutes. And second, which is a good time, but it's too rush. It's after when they make of Tahajjud Azan, they make a line for Hajar al-Aswad. But that's two, like there will be not one line, there will be 2-3 lines because there is no sun, the weather is good, everybody is waiting for that line. But this the Zohar time, it's sun, and even you can go 2 times for that. You can go for Hajar al-Aswad 1 time, and then you come back and go again. So Zohar is a little bit easy, but it's sun time.
Question right here just came up online. What months of the year would be least busiest in Mecca to go to Umrah from the US?
Well, that's the summertime. The weather is hot over there, but the best time, February and November, which is not a peak time. Everything is much cheaper. But if you're going in December and January, school holidays, people's are coming, so everything goes high. November and February or end of January is good time.
The brother has questions here.
Where can we get the ihram, and when exactly should we be wearing it?
So you can order online here from eBay, from Amazon, and the bottom part when you're wearing, which is called the izar type, it should be this side, and you're wearing it here, and you should have a belt. And the top part in the top part you wear like this. Your hand is you need to show your hand, right hand. But when you are going to Safa after praying 2 rakat in Tawaf, then you just full cover, not head, full cover of your hands and body.
Samir, when you're referring to doing Umrah or Hajj, you said like 11 million people will be attending. Is this during Ramadan?
Yeah, that was the Ramadan last year. The Hajj was 2.4 million, 1.8 million coming from outside, and 2.4 million including Arab and everyone. Yeah, 2.4 million last year, but brother asked about Ramadan time. So I said last year Ramadan Makkah was 11 and Medina was 10.7 million.
Sister has questions. Just go on the microphone.
What happens when you are not, you paid your e-wallet and everything, and you are not able to get the package because everybody chooses it? What happens when you are
They
not
send
able to
your
get it?
money back. If you remember, I said in 2023, I paid the amount, and then they send us an email that we are sorry, there is more people, more applicants, so take your money back. So
The sister.
yeah, and also this year they made one change. First you select a package, then you pay the money. Last year, in 2023, there was you need to put amount on the wallet, and then you select your package. But this year, you first select your package and then you pay the money. So you're safe. And even if you pay the amount, anything happens with your documents or you're not able to go there, you just send in an email within 3 days. They cancel your package and they send you the money.
There's a question online, Brother Samir. What's the best way to donate money to the poor people in Mecca?
Uh, I usually, when I see the people over there, or when I go for eating, I see someone is need food. I buy over there. And also, if you find someone, if you find someone that they lost their passport, they lost their wallet, they lost their phones, help those people. And the Hajj time, we had the same scenario. Somebody was coming from Medina, and when he was at the miqat, he wearing his ihram. So he left his clothes in that shower room. He come and pray and come back to the car and said, "Oh my God, I lost everything." And when all the bus come with him, and we check the shower area, but we didn't find anything. So yeah, he lost $3,000 plus couple of Saudi riyals, his phone, his passport, everything. And then that's, if you find that opportunity, don't miss it. So all the bus people, we all get together, and whatever he lost, we give him back. So at least he had mindset, safe mindset, that I can do my Umrah and all my Hajj and all other requirement of Hajj. I have the money for it.
So if you do lose money, then you can recover that. They don't have like somewhere like where you can put like loss and something like that.
Yeah, there is nothing. But some scenario you can find your stuff. We lost a phone over there, and uh, good thing that we had a roaming on that phone. I called that phone and somebody found it, and he was giving it to police, and police told me that come to this area and take your phone. When I get there, he told me unlock the phone, and that was his phone. So I go back there, find the password, come back, and then unlock the phone, and then okay, you can go. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. So every hotel has a locker. When you get there, you lock your passport, your all stuff over there, and then you choose your password, and you're safe. Just take couple of Saudi riyals for eating, drinking, or taxi.
But Samir, there's a questions online. It says, I want to go to Hajj in 2025,
Inshallah.
but I am confused about the Musuk Hajj platforms. I see Hajj groups advertising Hajj packages. I thought the Saudi government put a stopper to a group. Do the groups have special access to get a visa, or do I apply the Musuk platform in Ramadan?
Yeah, safe side is through Nusuk, but there is couple of companies, travel agencies that they have a quota. For example, 50 hajis, 20 hajis, 100, 200 hajis. There is a couple of companies that I know. Last year, I have seen more than 100 people were going through New York, a company. So if you know that travel agency, yeah, that's fine. You can go with them. But the safest is Hajj Nusuk, but it is a little bit hard to catch the packages in Hajj Nusuk, but it's worth it.
Questions also, are there any tour guide companies that you know of that offer guided tour of religion sites in Mecca and Medina in English?
Yeah, there is an app called Makkah Visitors. You can download
Honor?
that and you can use that. Yeah, this is the one, Mecca visitors. Send in my phone. No. I can send the picture to Brother Munir. Yeah. Yeah, and also you can do, especially in Medina, you can use, there is an app called Tanakul. You can rent the e-bikes or the cycles, and you can go around Medina.
So you repeat that website, Samir?
It's called Mecca Visitors.
Makkah visitors?
Yeah. MAKKAVISITORS.
This is the website that they
This is
guide
the app.
people.
This is the app that no, this will guide you how to go and where to go. Then you take a taxi and go over there, or they will also guide you which bus will take you to which route. So if you want to save money, you can take the bus and it will take you all around the Mecca or all around the Medina. In Medina, especially in Fajr time, I usually do this. Especially in Fajr time when you're coming out from Medina. The main gate that you did salam and coming out of Medina, to the right side there or coming the it's Toyota Hiace cars, which is a minivan of 10, 11 guys. They take around of all Medina. So they took 25, 30 Saudi riyals and it will take you all around Medina and come back to same spot. So that's the safest one, and you can go to all, visit all maqams of Medina, inshallah.
There's a question, should we exchange money into Saudi Riyal when I landed in Jeddah? Do shops in Saudi Arabia accept USD dollars?
Yes.
Do the shopkeepers accept credit cards, Apple Pays at the local markets? How much would you be required?
So the best is just exchange $100 at the airport, because exchange rate at the airport and outside the airport is have a lot of difference. So $100 for your taxi or bus, and when you get to Medina, there is a lot of exchange services. You go there, exchange your money, and also same thing at Mecca. There is a lot of services. You go to any shop, and also they accept credit cards, but there will be a fees if you're using. They also accept your debit card at the ATMs and also credit card, but there will be a fees. I think for each transaction they charge you $6. But if you have cash, then you can exchange. For a person, what amount needs to for you to take over there? So if you pay everything online, $500 is enough. But if you're shopping more, then you take more.
الله خير بس سمير إن شاء الله make a dua إن شاء
إياكم.
الله جزاك الله خير.
آمين. ربي ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا افرغ علينا صبرا وثبت أقدامنا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. أستغفر الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. اللهم إني أسألك حسن الخاتمة. اللهم ارزقني توبة نسوها قبل الموت. اللهم يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلبي على دينك. اللهم يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلبي أزواجي وذرياتي على دينك. اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم اغفر الذنوب التي تحبس الدعاء. اللهم اغفر لي ذنبي وطهر قلبي وأحسن فرجي. اللهم إني أسألك حسن الخاتمة. اللهم ارزقنا جوار نبيك مصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم مع النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا. اللهم ارزقنا مرافقة النبي في الجنة. اللهم ارزقنا جوار نبيك في الجنة. اللهم ارزقنا شربة من حوزة الشريف لا نزمع بعدها أبدا. اللهم اجعل آخر كلامنا لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله وإياكم.